You know, a great example on how meditation for such a long time has helped me. Like literally right now in the last hour, I've been feeling very like sad and lonely, and like I'm thinking about my dad. He passed away in April 2020, a week after my birthday. And what meditation has done for me is it has helped me be able to observe these emotions and realize and just look at these emotions. Not fully be into the emotion as much, you know. I will do some deep breathing exercises and I'll just sit with the emotion, and I've noticed that when I sit with these emotions, they just come and go. Yeah, I just felt like sharing that because you're probably watching this video and you're like, it's like I may seem like I'm happy all the time, or meditation helps you become happy all the time. It's like the goal is, like Ram Dass says, the goal is not to be happy all the time. The goal is to be free, right? Really just felt like sharing that. I just got home not too long ago from the gym, and as I'm just thinking about this video, what have I learned from 2,000 sessions of meditations the last 4 years? Most people that don't know, I started to meditate in August 2018. One of my mentors at the time suggested that I should start meditating. And the reason for that was because I was always like thinking too much. I was always not concentrated. I couldn't focus on one thing for too long. I was just on the go, but I wasn't really going anywhere. And one of my best friends at the time, he started to meditate a couple of months before August 2018. And he also got the suggestion from one of our mentors. So seeing him starting to improve, I was like curious, right? So yeah, I started to meditate, and the first time I meditated, I sat for 2 minutes. And I remember it very clearly. It was the longest 2 minutes of my life. Anyways, right now I'm actually taking a break between work, and I like to come and just roll on one of these because I work out and a lot of times I don't stretch as much, and I just notice my body's tight, and so I come lay on my yoga mat. I'll roll on this thing, like roll my legs and my back and everything, and it actually makes you feel really good. But yeah, anyways, this video is gonna be called, like what have I learned from 2,000 meditation sits. And I'll say one of the other things that has come to my awareness is that I've just become very aware of taking my own body, taking care of my own body, you know, and not just mentally, but physically, emotionally, and also working hard on my businesses and my job to make sure that I am financially in a good position. Because it doesn't matter how healthy you are, it doesn't matter how, you know, emotionally intelligent you are. We live in an economic world where if you're not making money, you're not taking care of yourself, you know, paying your bills, like you're not gonna be happy. You're just not gonna be happy, right? So that's something that I've learned through meditation, is that, you know, taking care of my body, you know, working out, doing cardio, doing some strength training, going to yoga, learning some flexibility exercises, and, you know, having a yoga mat at my own place. And, you know, I'm in my bedroom right now, and like I said, I get on this thing once, twice, 3 times a week, usually between my work breaks, and I'll just come and, like, you know, spend a couple minutes on this thing and just roll away, right? Yeah. I'm just about to break my morning fast. I usually break it with fruits, so I'll have like a couple of different foods. As I'm thinking about this, 2,000 meditation sits. You know, one thing that I've learned last 4 or 5 years, or something that meditation helped me with, was it helped me realize that I have a lot of childhood trauma. You know, I grew up in Afghanistan, I was born in Iran, lived in Pakistan. By the time I was 11, we moved to Canada with my family, my parents and siblings, and last 20 plus years I've been in Canada and done some traveling, stuff like that, but Canada is home for me, right? Meditation opened up this door for me, especially after I attended a 10-day silent meditation retreat in 2019. it made me aware that, wow, the reason my relationships are the way they are, the way my intimate relationships are, the reason why I yell and scream or I have a lot of anger issues is actually the reason why I smoked a lot of weed when I was younger. Like, it's the drink, party, got arrested by the time I was 15 for trafficking narcotics, just so many things. Is because, I was dealing with a lot of trauma, a lot of childhood trauma. And through meditation, I was able to become aware that there's things that are wrong with me. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but there are issues and things that I'm dealing with that I must start working on if I want to have successful, happy, healthy relationships in the future. Whether that's intimate, platonic, friendships, and even having a great relationship with my mom, dad, siblings. So I think that's the biggest thing that I'm very grateful for meditation, because it helped me discover I have these things that I gotta work on. And I start to work on these things. I start, working with a therapist, late 2019. I started to do a lot of this shadow work and ego work and inner child work and sitting with my emotions, processing my emotions, journaling. And there's, months and months where I cried so much and just releasing all the suppressed emotions that were within this body, right? But yeah, that's one thing I'm very, very grateful for, and as we are reflecting on this 2000 meditation sits here, I'm super grateful for that, because without meditation I would have never realized that I'm not emotionally intelligent. I'm not emotionally aware, right? So there's some good blueberries. I would say I have learned to be way more calm. I used to scream and get mad, and arguments with mom, dad, girlfriend, friends, whatever it was so easy for me to snap. But now, these days, I'm so calm. If my reaction time to any action, there's there's space between it. And that's what they say meditation does. It makes and enlarges that space between the action and your reaction. And for me, I've truly actually experienced this, and I'm experiencing it more and more these days, where in my external world, something happens and I don't react right away. I sit, process, get my thoughts together, get my emotions together, and then I react to the situation in a timely manner. So that's something definitely that I've learned from meditation. I've become more disciplined. I've become more aware of my own flaws, my own weaknesses, my own strengths. I've become more aware of my thoughts, the monkey mind. It's just they're always going. They say that we have roughly about 50 to 60,000 thoughts a day. And I've just become more aware of them. And at the same time, these thoughts don't really control me. They don't delegate and influence my decision-making process like they used to. And I want to give this credit to meditation, because I used to be controlled by my thoughts. I used to be influenced by my thoughts. I used to, let my thoughts run my emotions and control my emotions. And where these days, it doesn't do that. So that's something, these are some of the things that I have learned from, 2006 in meditation. December 31st, 2022, which was a couple days ago, was my 2000 session on the Calm app. But I've attended a 10-day silent meditation retreat in 2019. That was 100 hours of meditation in 10 days. I have used YouTube and other apps. I have just sat in meditation with myself without any music. So this 2000 sessions that you see here, it's just it's not actually all of it.